Hey everybody, and welcome back to Embody You. It's your girl Annika, and today we're going to be talking about mental health. Now, this is a very serious and important topic, and it can be very sensitive for a lot of people. This is basically a trigger warning, and the goal of this video is to give you tips and tricks from my own personal journey, the things that have helped me through my weight loss. To do this topic justice, I've decided to break down this subject into a 3-part series. This is the first video in this series, and I've titled it The Little Things. I'm gonna give you guys 3 tips on the little things that have helped me along my mental health journey and how it has correlated with my weight loss. Let's get right into it. Some of the things that have really helped me with my mental health space with the little things is cleaning. Now, I know this sounds kind of weird and kind of like a drag, but hear me out. I have suffered through clinical depression and anxiety, and I have been medicated, unmedicated. I live with ADHD, so when I tell you I've been through it, like I can relate. And that's not even including weight issues. So for myself, cleaning has been a great way to reshape my mental state, to reshape my mind, and to be able to clean up and declutter my space, to throw things away. And I'm talking deep cleaning, like cleaning out your refrigerator, reorganizing your pantry, cleaning your bathroom, scrubbing, dusting, cleaning your mirrors, any glass surface. Those things in particular really help me de-stress and become unanxious. Because as a lot of people know, when you are suffering from anxiety and depression, you can feel so unmotivated and just in a state of just like a plateau, like you're so unmotivated. You don't feel like moving, you feel like sleeping a lot of the time. And cleaning also gets you up and moving and kind of like processing and thinking and the steps to it. And it can kind of help break you out of that little funk that you can be in. And as well as having a clean and clear space, corridor, your closets can reorganize, all those little things. I'm telling you, if you do it once, you're gonna feel so good about yourself for just sticking to something and finishing it. And it's cleaning it, it's for you, it's literally for your own space, and it helps you get up and to start moving. So that is my tip number 1 of the little things. Tip number 2. I'm a person, when I was really depressed and really anxious, I was listening to a lot of destructive type of music, very dark music, stuff that I could relate to. And sometimes I really needed that to be able to feel my feelings, but other times it was not good for my mental health at all. Like being angry a lot, listening to angry music, listening to super sad, depressing music, just because sometimes put me in a negative headspace. I encourage you guys, if that is an issue for you, to, change up what you're listening to, change up your music, start listening to some motivational speakers, listening to some uplifting music that gets you in a happy place, not a sad place, a happy place. And I personally started listening to Eric Thomas. I know I've talked about him in other videos, so please go check him out. I love him. He's helped me so much in my own journey just through his own YouTube videos that I had access to. And just listening to him every day when I woke up, even though I didn't want to hear anything, it really started to just kind of not hypnotize you, but it kind of gets in your head, and it's like you meditate on it. You're essentially just meditating or re-listening and re-listening and re-listening. And when you hear it positive, you start to think positive. Like it's all what you're feeding yourself. And I think that is huge. I think listening or watching something you like, watching your favorite kind of movie when you're in a bad mood, watching YouTube videos that you like, or listening to a creator that you really like. Staying off of social media sometimes can really help people. You're watching what you're listening to and what you're saying. Those things do have an impact on your psyche, and can negatively or positively affect you. That brings us to our tip number 3, is to get your body onto a schedule. I know this is like one of the most difficult things to do, especially for us who are depressed and have anxiety and live with trauma situations or PTSD or ADHD, OCD, any of those, anything you're going through mentally is always difficult to get up and be like, I'm putting myself into routine. So I just challenge you to take it one day at a time. The biggest issue when I was heavier and when I was obese, when I was like morbidly obese, was sleep. I was not sleeping well. I had basically insomnia, and I didn't fully understand that, but I had insomnia and I could not for the life of me go to bed, and then I had to get up and go to work super early in the morning. So obviously I was crashing and burning. My body wasn't getting the rest that it needed. It ruined my skin. It helped me put on weight. So many negative things come from not having a solid schedule. So I know we're all either working from home right now, or maybe some of us are working in person. Shout out to essential workers, love y'all. But if you are, either or, like, force yourself just one day, just give yourself one day to wake up at a certain time and to go to bed at a certain time. And once you start getting on your schedule and you go a week, and then you go 2 weeks, and you go 3 weeks, and you go 4 weeks, then you're like, okay, your body is going to adjust. Your body is literally brilliant. And the more sleep you get, it'll improve your mood. Oversleepers, if you're depressed and you're oversleeping, when you are forced to then wake up at a certain time and go to bed at a certain time, it helps you feel rejuvenated, motivated to actually do things throughout your day, because you're like, wow, I have all this time. And instead of being in your head about something, you should go physically do something. And that's when things like working out comes into play, or watching videos, or cleaning, the music, journaling, writing. Any of those things can really help you refocus and reframe your mindset, because that's essentially what you're trying to do. And I say the little things first when I talk about mental health, and how it correlates to weight loss, because how in the world are you expecting someone who is morbidly obese or overweight or unhealthy to feel motivated to get up and drastically change their life? Like, it's just kind of unrealistic, especially when you deal with things like depression and anxiety and insomnia. It's literally fighting against you. These are little things you can do to try to help yourself. And if you guys want to know something more specific, please comment below. If you enjoyed this little chit chat, let me know. But I really hope this helps some of you guys just to start, just to have a place to start. And like I said, this is gonna be a 3-part series, so please watch out for the other 2 videos. And I am not a psychologist or a mental health therapist, so please, if you do need help, there are many hotlines you can reach out to. There are many places you can go and talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. And thank you so much for watching this video. And if this is your first time following me, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the links down below for my IG, and feel free to leave comments, suggestions, and please hit the like button if this is something that you enjoyed or you found helpful. And again, it does so much for me, and it will really help me to create more content for you guys, give you guys more support, and be able to continue our journey together. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.